Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing, and today we have a track showcase, and it is another creation by Iceman, one of many Marble GP creations, and this time we are at Marble GP Guyana. I had to do a little bit of research ahead of this because I never heard of the place, if I'm being honest. Not that massively cultured. So I decided to do a little bit of research ahead of time, so I knew a little bit about it. So as you can see, we do have 6 coloured areas of water here, which I think possibly might represent the rivers or waters that go through Guyana. It's situated in South America, bordering Brazil and Venezuela, and has one of the largest drops in the world, or the largest drop in the world, of a massive waterfall, which if you haven't seen, I saw a picture of it and looks incredible. Actually looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, a little bit of research ahead of this, and of course we have the track colours also matching the flag. So some nice touches there by Iceman. So we'll be checking out this track, seeing how it performs, and giving it a go. But very quickly, before we jump right into the track, nothing to add. Before we jump right into the track, we are sponsored still by HelloFresh. So make sure to check out, in fact I can get the visual up as well. You can see we're actually at 3, which is awesome. We do have a goal cap of 12. Yeah, use the code up there at the top right, or check out the link down below. It's UK only, but you can get 50% off your first box and 35% off the next 3, and it'll also help me out with the sponsorship and potential future sponsorships to help us keep this going and keep this growing in the future. So quick stuff around HelloFresh, great nutritional food delivered at a time that suits you, lots of different recipes to choose from, boxes to choose from, and my mind's gone totally blank. on what the last thing I was going to say was about it. I usually have a thing that I have off the top of my head. I've said like every other time I've streamed, and I've gone totally blank on it. Too much overthinking. A late time of night. But yeah, use the link down below. 50% off. UK only. And yeah, it'll help me out as well. So we'll hide that for now. Keep the screen clear. And we'll also have to get round to the predictions. So we'll spawn our races in. We're going to be doing 5 laps. Randomized order of our first, however many was it to a grid? Yeah, my brain's definitely not working today. So let's get the predictions started. I don't think we have Cheese joining us today. I saw his message in the Discord. So I'll be setting the prediction up. So let's manage prediction, start prediction. DNFs, how many races would DNF? 2 minutes for these predictions. And there we go. So 2 minutes to get your predictions in, and we'll take a look around the track in the meantime. So first straight past the waters, going over the red shade of water there, around to a hairpin, into a big green bowl, into the blue waters, and then up a ladder. This takes us round to a 90-degree bend into the yellow waters through a yellow bowl. Big drop down there, and into this sort of spaghetti bit of track, looping around on itself, and up a big ladder, and down to a hairpin, through a little chicane there, and then another one down a straight where it splits off into 2 different routes, both of which look like they would be the same. So there's no route that's quicker as far as I'm aware. Just a nice aesthetic design. So these kind of loop round, lots of sharp turns, which then join up together back down the start-finish straight. So 5 laps, nothing too complicated, should be quite easy to follow. We will see how this performs. So we have probably about 30 seconds left on the predictions. Take a look at the grid as well. Hey boy, first time you can join in on a prediction. Nice. Yeah, glad you could make it. Can't bet any marble coins though, sadly. Okay, it looks like the predictions have finished, so we can get this showcase underway. Oh, in fact, before we hit go on this, I was also, I think it's a regional thing. Interesting. I wasn't aware of that. So what happens to your prediction then? Do you just predict without any amounts? Just tells you if you're right or not. That's new to me. Yes, in the Marble World Discord, I was actually tagged to, yeah, just a 0 coins bet. Interesting. That's really interesting, actually. I was not aware of that. Something new learnt there. So yeah, it must be to do with regions. I see. Yeah, that's probably it then. Yeah, so in the Marble World Discord, there was talk around a potential tournament for the release of version 1.0 of this game. Of course, it is being released soon. So if you want to get it while it's still in its early access price, make sure you get it soon. The link is below. It will be below on the YouTube video. Definitely pick up this game. And I think the price is going to go up on version 1, if I am correct. I don't know what the price will be, but it is going to increase to sort of the full game price instead of the early access price. I might see if I can maybe try and get some like codes or something, maybe do a giveaway one day. Maybe. See if I can get that sorted. But yes, there was a tournament for the Marble World Discord that wanted to be held, and I was actually tagged by the game dev themselves as to potentially hosting it. So you know what, I'm going to take that offer up and give it a go. So currently in the planning phase of it, so if anyone does have any suggestions on how it could be put together, any good ideas for the tournament, anything that I'd like to see, I'd definitely head over to the Ultimate Marble Racing Discord and go over to the suggestions part and just put some suggestions in there for it, and I'll take a look and see if we can put a awesome tournament together for the version 1 involving all of the Marble World members. So no pressure whatsoever for that at all. And yeah, maybe we can see if we can try and get like a game code or something to give away as well during it. Could be a good idea if we can pull that off. We'll see. But to the showcase, let's get things moving. Less talk, more action. Got everyone on the move. All the members, are you aware there are more than 1k members on the Discord? I was not aware. I know that when I looked at the ideas being put forward about the tournament, someone said about doing it for the Marble World Discord, so I just assumed that meant everyone. 1k members could be a challenge. Like I say, if anyone has any good ideas for a way we could pull this off, suggestions, because I know the game can handle up to 2,000, right? Maybe more. Whether my computer can handle those sorts of numbers, who knows? Maybe we'll have to try and find a way to narrow it down without leaving anyone out. Or we could do it in a knockout format. But again, a lot of members, it would take a lot of prep work and organization to pull this off. It'd be interesting. And I'm not totally decided on 100% on when stream will be. Like I say, it's still sort of in the early planning phase. So good start here for Tokyo, Budo, Bwer in third, and Dom. Let's reach post an announcement and have people put a reaction to join. That is a good idea. I will try and remember that. When I'm doing these streams, my brain tends to forget everything straight afterwards as soon as I end the stream. That I'll try and remember. I'll have to contact Rink at some point directly and see if that can be done. See if it can be arranged. Okay, so far haven't lost anyone. Some trouble there for Dom's gonna block everyone, causing quite a bit of a queue. Yeah, that tournament's gonna be big. It's probably gonna be our biggest event yet. By quite a bit. Hopefully we'll get a covered in yellow there. Hopefully we'll get a good turnout for it. Maybe get some new people in. Some new people in the community. So Budo's going to keep holding Bwer back. We've got Dom, Harry, Cloud Monkey just following. Everyone's still quite close together. So no one getting massively left behind so far. I think T-Dub and TJ are the furthest ones back, but not by a lot. And no massive breakaways. Tokyo's attempting for one. We're going to go the opposite side to Budo. Now has Dom putting pressure on them. We'll see if this different route by Budo is going to help them out. But pretty even so far. I think Boer's got the edge here. They do. They're going to move up to second if they get a good exit down the straight. Dom carrying more momentum than Budo by a small margin means, oh, not quite. Budo does have the inside line through there. But Budo's going to now be holding third. Boer gets slowed down slightly, going to cause a bit of a pile up, giving Tokyo some space to get away. But Boer now in second. The pile up in the corner means Mini's going to go up to third with Cloud Monkey just behind, narrowly missing Tokyo. A collision here could be costly for anyone. And there's a hit on Boer that could be very costly. Then colliding with Westport and Pesky, this could totally mix up the standings. Escobar's going to keep pushing Boer to the outside. Collision with Dazzle as well. Just realised one of the track borders shortly after the start is invisible. So it is. This one right here. You're doing so well, Boer. Yes, you were. And we've had someone go up as we were checking out the invisible bit. Stormy has gone for a wander off into the grass. Gone to check out the nice scenery. I think they're going to check out the orange waters. And Boer dropping down to 11th. There goes your prediction. It's always bold trying to predict the no DNFs. It's a rare sight. How is a good question. A good question. Maybe it'll happen again. Who knows? But like I always say here at UMR, something always happens. We don't know how, we don't know when, we don't know where. It just happens. You have to go anywhere. Thank you for joining us, Boer. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the stream. I will. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. It's probably night at this point, isn't it? The rest of your night. Yes, thank you for stopping by. I will be sorting out a new schedule in the future. You may have seen we've got some polls currently. So also for those on YouTube, I'll try and remember to put the links down below this video. It'll also be below the final season video. Polls for MVP. What else do we have? Best track, best elimination track, best race all round. Tracks that you don't like. What else do we have? I think that covers most of them. So yeah, all those polls going on. Oh, and of course the one about schedule. So for people that don't watch the streams, whether there's a particular reason, whether it's to do with timing or maybe you just don't use Twitch, maybe you just don't want to watch live, you know, different reasons. So definitely check out those polls. It will help me produce better content, better streams for everyone, hopefully. And with the timings, it'll probably mean changing the schedule a bit for the new season, so we can hopefully try and meet better timings for more people. At the moment we do the same time, well, last season, same time for every race on the race days. I've noticed quite a few people would like them a bit earlier, so I'll take a look through the responses and try and sort out a schedule, and hopefully I'll help bring in some more people as well. We are close to our 100 followers. We are on 94, so we are 6 away. And we could also do with working on the average viewer count as well. That would help out quite a bit. But right now, Tokyo absolutely flying away in the lead. Incredibly, oh, we've just seen Stanky go off there. I think, is this potentially freeform. Actually, no, I don't think it is. I think that might have just been a hop on the connection point. Or maybe just an unlucky push against the wall. But Stanky being forced over the edge is going to be out of this race. See Iceman there, the track creator, making their way around. Also, while we are on Iceman's track, I'd like to give them a shout out as well. They've started streaming. They're new to Twitch, very new to Twitch. Apparently started using Twitch when they found my races, if I'm correct. And they've started streaming themselves, so they're building their own tracks on stream now. So definitely recommend checking them out. I've been over there a few times. Interesting conversations and some learning some German as well. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Go check out Iceman's channel as well. And you can see how they put these masterpieces together. So Boer, unfortunately, after leaving, has dropped out of the top 20. We now have Tokyo still with a massive lead. Pesky Bird in second, Andrew in third, Sawyer fourth, and Jenny fifth. And no worries, Iceman, no worries. GP Japan in season 2. And of course, we're thinking about hosting a Marble GP season, which will be visiting a range of Iceman's tracks. We'll be traveling the world. I know there's going to be a lot of them, so we may have to pick a select few. But that's something again that's going to be planned in early days. It's still in the idea phase. And we also have the Marble Kart series in the planning phase as well. That one is purely based on how many tracks we get for it. So any track builders that would like to enter any for that season, pretty much the rules are it doesn't have to be a replica of a Mario Kart track, but it can be. More than welcome to. But we'd like to see the logic system getting used for different ways of helping yourself or helping the marble that goes through it, maybe through a boost or something, or a shortcut, and some that hinder others, so things that block them, slow them down. As creative as possible as a racetrack with 2 grid places on it. At least. And if we get enough tracks in time, we're planning on hosting that series after the team season that's coming up, Team Season 2. And of course, if you want to get involved in the team season, then make sure you follow on Twitch and head over to the Discord and join a team over there. So lots of things coming up, lots of things, and lots more ideas for the future. Always trying to keep things active, as interactive as possible, as fresh as possible, and try and keep people interested and get new people interested. So at the moment, Tokyo is flying away as we are on lap 4. No one looking like a threat at the moment. Meanwhile, Stanky is just chilling next to the orange water. It's a nice view, very calming. Don't blame them. See Pesky Bird, Andrew and Sawyer dropping into the green bowl now, and we've just seen Cheese go off the same area that Stanky went off, so unfortunate, a big throw for Cheese. I think they were just in the top 5, at least top 6, but going over that barrier to put them down into the blue waters below. Sad times for Cheese. Yeah, F in chat for Cheese. An unfortunate end to the race. Have we lost anyone else? Doesn't look like it. Everywhere else seems to be okay at the moment. it looks like it is this one area. But hey, would it be a UMR race without a few DNFs? Surely not. Surely not. Couldn't be. Or even a track showcase, one of our track showcases. So Andrew in second, Pesky Bird in third, Wolf. Wolf in fourth. I am going to have to take a drink because my throat is drying up. Way too warm. Oh. That looks like Silly Square in 18th has got the fastest lap, although they've just dropped off the leaderboard. Oh, there we go. Much better. So it looks like Storm King is at the back. 3 DNFs so far. And Tokyo still storming away with the lead. Andrew's going to get a bit of a rollback. 2 rollbacks. Gets on just in front of Wolf. Wolf's going to block Pesky Bird. So Pesky Bird dropping some positions. Christopher's having some difficulties. But some help from Poms pushes them on. But a bit of a time loss from that. You know, so far this track's going well. See City Square's back on the leaderboard. Demon just in 20th. Yeah, overall, when it comes to the track itself, makes for a good race. Everyone's still pretty close together, excluding Tokyo, who's just absolutely flying away with it, mastering this circuit straight away. Yeah, I definitely see this one popping up again in the future. It's not too overly complicated. They're going down to the final lap of the race. See if we lose anyone here. I was waiting to see Tokyo just bounce over then, as soon as I said it. A big jinx on the final lap. But they made it round. Andrew in second. Pesky Bird's dropped another position. Now down to 5th. We see Poms, Christopher, Dolphin Lover. Jenny with the better line. Christopher and Dolphin both in trouble on the inside, losing quite a bit of speed on that bounce, dropping a lot of positions. And we are going to see Dolphin drop off the leaderboard because of it. And Barto there to give them a push along. You see everyone else making their way around the bend. So Iceman still in the runnings for the prediction win. Looking like it could be a strong prediction here. Everyone else has made it safely past that corner. Don't jinx it. Oh, that's my job. My job to jinx it all. Jinx everything. I've learned to accept that now. The amount of times it's happened, the amount of times I've been called out on jinxing. I've learned to accept it and embrace it. It's now my thing. Is everyone dropping down? See, everyone's still pretty close together. Still quite close. Quite a close race. It's mainly our top few that's starting to break away. But even second, third, fourth, and fifth are still pretty close together. And then behind them, everyone is still fighting for positions. So it'll be action all the way down to the end. I think McWave is our current back runner. It does look like it. Just behind Carol. Tokyo now going over the top of the ladder. I think Andrew might have gained, or at least Tokyo's lost some time. That gap is definitely smaller now. And then Wolf closely followed by Pesky Bird, and then Sawyer just behind. But we're going to watch Tokyo making their way around the final section here. And they will be opting for the right side. Andrew will be opting for the left side. They're both using open air. Wolf and Pesky also going left, so does Sawyer. But coming down to the final straight, Tokyo is going to take the win here at Marble GP Guyana. So congratulations to Tokyo on the win on today's track showcase. Andrew coming through to take second. Wolf's going to come through in third. Pesky in fourth. Sawyer in fifth. Tokyo had a very strong race there, holding a big lead for the majority. Cloud Monkey 6th, Barto and Dom side by side. Dom 7th, Barto 8th. And then everyone flying through here, very close together. We have Bido 9th, Shax 10th, Harry 11th, Zach 12th, Tom's 13th, Shona 14th, Crimson 15th, Christopher 16th, Raj 17th, Jake 18th, Beefcake 19th, and Mini 20th. So everyone's still very close together, all the way down to the end. This will definitely make for some exciting racing in the season. We see Nick just flying past Iceman there at the end. And McWave at the back. So while we wait for the DNF timer to count down, we'll go over to our race winner, showcase winner, Tokyo. And we'll speed things up a bit. Let the countdown do its thing. And then we can go to the prediction results. Now, it should be 3. We're going to wait for it to come up anyway, just to be 100% sure that something crazy hasn't happened. But here we go. See the times there. So Andrew, yeah, was 4 seconds behind, nearly 5 seconds behind Tokyo. And then how close these finishes are. Everyone's so close together. City Square did hold the fastest lap, down in 41st. Quite a bit of a drop towards the end. And it is 3. It is 3 DNFs. So we will choose outcome. And you got it right. Complete prediction. Well done, Iceman. Predictions correct on your own track. You would take it. Unfortunately, I don't think you really gained anything. I think you pretty much got what you put down back, as Boer couldn't actually put anything down. wouldn't allow them. But you have that. You have the knowledge that you won the prediction, and the return on investment. You know your tracks. There we go. And did I just see that someone had gone off in the background? Oh, yes, Harry went off. And Diamond Swords both going off after the finish. So you know what? In a season, this will probably be a longer race. Maybe the DNFs could be slightly different. Could be tricky. See, as we had 5 now after the race finishes. Ooh, could be between it. Thank you for showcasing. No worries, no problem whatsoever. And anyone else who wants any tracks showcased, head over to the Discord. Go over to the track submissions section. Yes, I was thinking track builds, but that's for the building process. The track submissions section in the Discord linked below, and submit any tracks either that you've made you'd like showcasing, any that you personally enjoy or think should be featured, and I'll check them out in one of our weekly showcases. Yeah, great track. Can take a Marble GP every week. Oh, I'll have to shake things up a little bit, but I'm sure we'll be seeing many of these GPs showcased throughout the future. And just like side effects has gone off as well, so a few DNFs after the finish. Very interesting. So you were nearly wrong. But you got it right for the amount of laps, that's all that counts. So yeah, great track. Very good to watch. Very clean, fairly simple, nice aesthetics to it. So yeah, overall a pretty good rounded track, this one. And that is going to do it for this showcase. So once again, I'd like to thank our sponsor, HelloFresh. Make sure to check them out. Again, we'll pop this up. There's the code to get 50% off your first box, 35% off the next 3. Also, a link down below. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the description. Use that link to get that 50% off. And yeah, check out HelloFresh, and thank you for them for the sponsor once again. But that will do it for this track showcase and this stream. So thank you to those who joined us. Thank you for Boer popping by. Don't see Boer too often, but that's mainly down to timing. So hopefully that will change in the future when we make some schedule changes. Hopefully see a bit more activity in chat, and get some people back in that can't quite make the schedule from the previous season. Yeah, so changes coming up, hopefully for the better. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.